Hey douchebags, Diamond Jim. As you can read by the title, this is the movies I would love or wish that Shout Factory or Scream Factory would release. So, Black Sabbath, anyone? All right, before I get started, I just want to do something real quick. The Blu-rays for these are coming out tomorrow. I'm going to pre-order them off of Amazon because the prices are going to go down. Are these. I was planning on keeping these, but since I read the contents on the Shout Factory, or I'm sorry, Scream Factory Blu-rays, I am going to throw these in the trash. So start off, like I said, this is kind of a mix. Some I don't have, some I do. First is this is a movie that Shout Factory already released. Is Piranha. This is pretty good. I got to get this on Blu-ray, but I'm talking about the piece of shit sequel, Piranha 2: The Spawning. Uh, as god awful as that is, I would love it if they released that on DVD and Blu-ray, just so I can have it next to this one. Even though it is awful, um, not as awful as those two remakes, but still, I would like it if they did do that. It seems like they would. They would have done it by now. Maybe Scream Factory would do it. And of course, next is a TV show that they only released the first season, and it is Drew Carey. This was my favorite show as a kid, and I think from what I've heard, the reason why Warner Brothers didn't release the other seasons, is because of music license. And they said the only way they could have done that was changing the music. Well, if that's the case, then do that. We'll forgive you for it. I mean, we can always hear the music on YouTube if they want. I can care less about it, but I want, season 2 through 9. And there's no bootlegs or anything on the internet. If there were, I would have had them by now. But I really would like to see Shout Factory release season 2 through 9. They're doing it with different strokes and stuff. This would be awesome. Okay, and next is pretty much has a special edition treatment, but I recently looked back on it and it's not that great. I mean, the movie's good. Jaws 2. The special features, you might say, well, there's a documentary and shit. Well, yeah, the documentary is like over 50 minutes long and it only has like interview with 4 or 5 people. That's not great. I mean, and then it has like a interview with an actor as a bonus and with John Williams. Those are cool. And the deleted scenes, they're cool, but they're taken from the TV version. And I've heard that there was another TV version. I mean, not another TV, another deleted scene in the TV version with Mrs. Brody telling one of the students to look nice. But I would love for them to do a full new documentary on this. Maybe show some John Hancock footage, despite how terrible it might be. But it's something I really would like, and Gino Sports, and he does a lot of commentary, and I'm shocked he didn't do commentary for this one. Would have been awesome. And of course, next, and also I like the two movies from the '90s. Also is Tales from the Crypt and The Vault of Horror. These are Tales from the Crypt's pretty good. Vault of Horror is just all right. It could have been scarier, but Tales from the Crypt, it needs a special edition treatment. And why hasn't there been one? Usually their midnight movies from Fox or have bonus material, but this one doesn't. Um, Tales from the Crypt, the original is just a classic movie, and I love it. I would love to see some type of treatment done to it. I know a lot of the people involved with it are dead, but I'm sure there's like photos and shit. Also, the was it Demon Knight and Bardillo Blood? That one's not good, but hey, it'd be cool. And it's rumored that the next wave will be that. Okay. Next is these 3 movies: Psycho 2, 3, and 4. Uh, it's also another rumor that the next wave will be these movies, but I'm not sure, but I hope so. These are, well, second and fourth one are pretty good, I thought. The third one's just okay. There's a lot of stuff I didn't like about it, but there was some stuff I did like about it. But I would love to see special edition treatment for those 3 movies. And of course, next we got more Halloween movies. Halloween Halloween 6 and Halloween H2O. I know these were released on Blu-ray. I don't ever plan on getting those. Maybe if they were like $1, but I've seen them, the transfers, and they're god awful. These movies, need to get better. I want them to release the producer's cut. There was like this 5 disc version on ioffer.com, but it's not there no more. But this is mainly this, and of course, would love for them to do one for this. I know Jamie Lee Curtis probably won't talk about it, but they could do like a commentary with the director, a new documentary, and include that sci-fi special that came on back in the late '90s about the movie. I don't know. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but it'd be cool. And include the TV scenes. That's all I asked for. The Blu-ray didn't have any of these bonus material. It had a music video by Creed, which, it was alright. I'm not a big fan. Trivia game, which, who doesn't know that? And like this Unmasking the Horror, which doesn't really talk about the movie that much. Only about how they, wanted to do it, and that's it. Let's see, next, only 2 of these. This set has 5 movies in it. Child's Play 2 and 3. This is also another one of those things where it's rumored that 2 and 3 are going to be part of the next wave, but no one knows. And of course, for that new Child's Play movie, Universal might do them, but they might do a shitty job. And of course, I've heard that new movies kind of going to ignore like Bride and Seed. I hope that's true. But, I really want 2 and 3. I'm one of the only few people who admits that they like part 3. It's okay. And, 2 others I wanted to mention that I forgot to pull out of my shelf is Gremlins 1 and 2. They do have some good bonus material, but nothing spectacular. I mean, commentary, and deleted scenes, but as far as we know, those are not all the deleted scenes. As far as I know, there's a shitload of behind the scenes footage. Sorry. That's something I really, really want to see. It's just a pretty good movie that deserves better treatment. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll probably do a part 2 because I spent like 10 minutes going through my collection looking for stuff. And there was a lot more, but I didn't want there to be too many. So, see you douchebags later.